Internal Revenue Service IRS tax news. IRS, drought-stricken farmers and ranchers have more time to replace livestock. IR 2021-193, September 24, 2021, Washington. Farmers and ranchers who were forced to sell livestock due to drought may have an additional year to replace the livestock and defer tax on any gains from the forced sales, according to the Internal Revenue Service. To qualify for relief, farmers or ranchers must have sold livestock on account of drought conditions in an applicable region. This is a county or other jurisdiction designated as eligible for federal assistance, plus counties contiguous to it. We have Notice 2021-55. There's a link to that here, posted today on IRS.gov, IRS.gov. Lists applicable regions in 36 states and 1 U.S. territory. There'll be a link to this in the description if you want to take a look at that notice, which has a link here as well. The relief generally applies to capital gains realized by eligible farmers and ranchers on sales of livestock held for draft, dairy, or breeding purposes. Sales of other livestock, such as those raised for slaughter or held for sporting purposes or poultry, are not eligible. The sales must be solely due to drought, causing an area to be designated as eligible for federal assistance. Livestock generally must be replaced within a 4-year period instead of the usual 2-year period. The IRS is authorized to further extend this replacement period if the drought continues. The 1-year extension announced in the notice gives eligible farmers and ranchers until the end of the first tax year after the first drought-free year to replace the sold livestock. Details, including an example of how this provision works, can be found in Notice 2006-82. There's a link to that here, available on IRS.gov. The IRS provides this extension to eligible farmers and ranchers who sold livestock on account of drought conditions in an applicable region that qualifies for the 4-year replacement period if the applicable region is listed as suffering exceptional, extreme, or severe drought conditions during any week between September 1st, 2020 and August 31st, 2021. This determination is made by the National Drought Mitigation Center. There's a link to that here. As a result, eligible farmers and ranchers who drought sale replacement period was scheduled to expire on December 31st, 2021, in most cases now have until the end of their next tax year to replace the sold livestock. Because the normal drought sale replacement period is 4 years, this extension impacts drought sales that occurred during 2017. The replacement periods for some drought sales before 2017 are also affected due to previous drought-related extensions affecting some of these locations. More information on reporting drought sales and other farm-related tax issues can be found in Publication 225 Farmer's Tax Guide, available on IRS.gov. There's a link to that here. There'll be a link to this in the description.